So we keep seeing these rabbit signs, so we're going to follow them and see if it takes us down the rabbit hole. This is Albert Dock in Liverpool, and at one point this was the centre of the slave trade in England, and all around this area were all warehouses where they stored the goods, and this was where all the ships were built that were part of the slave trade. And it was a very dangerous area in its day, because if you're out drinking you can get knocked on the head and press ganged into working on a slaver sent off to the West Indies or West Africa and have to work moving slaves around the world. So the 4 minutes day was a sailor or a working man would be drinking, and his landlady would spike his drink so that he would go unconscious, slip him a Mickey Finn, and then what would happen was when he woke up she would say he'd spent a lot more money than he'd actually spent, and now he owed her, he was in great debt to her, and along would come the first mate or the captain of the slave ship, and they would buy his debt, in effect buying him as a slave. He had to work off the debt while working, moving people from West Africa off to North America into lives of slavery.
Jeepers, dude.
Double fucking jeepers. And it makes me want to look over my shoulder, make sure nobody's coming to get me. So this is an interesting thing that we've noticed, is people have been putting padlocks onto this chain, and what it is, it's meant to represent that if the person that you're in love with, this means they'll stay with you forever. And we're going to have a look a little bit further down the fence where some of the women that have been chained up are still there. It's a bit more serious, that one. She must have hated him. From these two wee girls that are locked up. we found these two wee girls that have been chained up.
How long have they been there?
I don't know, since they were young.